I thought it was a great game, Dave. Both teams really competed at a high level. I thought the atmosphere in the CFSB Center was awesome. Can't thank our fans enough. I thought they really brought the energy, especially the last 8 minutes there. I thought it was just a great atmosphere. And have a lot of respect for Jacksonville State. They got a really good team, physical, big at every position, and just really proud of our guys for fighting and competing the way they did, defending the way they did, and finding a way to win.
When Stark went on that run, did you say anything to him, or did he say anything to you, or is this kind of like an unspoken thing where you know that he's going to at some point go through that kind of streak?
Well, I believe we were up 6, and we had just given up an 8-0 run, so we called a timeout there, down 2, and drew up a little quick hitter to try and free him up. They do a good job defensively, so he came off a triple and blasted a 3, then hit another one, and then at that point, as a coach, you just try and get out of his way and let him go. But credit to our forwards as well, and you look at Ja, 6 assists, no turnovers, but I thought our forwards did the job screening. I mean, their effort and selflessness offensively was really, really good.
After seeing what he did, is there any other words you could use that you haven't used already to describe when he's in that kind of mindset?
Well, he's just such a special player because he can hurt you in a lot of different ways. He's such a great three-point shooter, but he's so explosive off the dribble. He's really good in ball screen offense. The thing I'm most proud, probably, for him from the offseason, I think he's really improved his ability to get to the basket and finish plays in traffic, to get to the free throw line, and then he's been outstanding defensively. So, can't say enough good things about him.
Your all's lowest first-half point totals this year have came against JSU twice. What makes their defense so good?
Well, they're big at every position, 1 through 5. They have great size. They're strong, very physical. They're well coached defensively. They're aggressive. They're a great rebounding team. I mean, I could go on and on. I mean, they're good at what they do at that end of the floor. And so, what I was most pleased with is in the first half, we gave up 14 points on first shots, and that's not many points to give up in 20 minutes. We gave up 9 on second shots that we needed to clean up, quit giving up second opportunities. But the score was low in the first half, but I thought both teams were playing exceptionally well at the defensive end of the floor.
JSU comes away with 44 points in the paint, but 1 for 11 from the arc. Is that a testament to your defensive scheme, or what was going on there?
Well, I think that's what they do. They're really good scoring down in the paint, but defending the three-point arc's been a strength of ours this season. We hope that continues. I think a big key is you look at that second half. We started getting more ball movement, more ball reversal, led to some easier shots for us. We go 6 of 11 from 3 and hold them to 0 for 6. So we're plus 18 from behind the arc in the second half. Thought that had a lot to do with us having an opportunity to win.
Talk about the grit that this team has. It seems like you've several times this year where this team has maybe a double-digit lead, that shrinks or you give it up, like JSU got the lead today, but then you storm right back.
Oh, well, it's been a fun team to coach. They just play. They really compete. They come to work every day. I think we've talked before. We've had some setbacks, whether it's in a particular game or the losses we've had, and our guys have always responded the right way. And just keep playing and just try and win the next possession. And that's what we got to do now. I'm thrilled with the win, but we got a really good Tennessee Tech team coming in here Saturday. And it's senior night, and we got to turn the page quickly and get ready to go.
Was this a game that this team wanted to win? I asked Stark and Miller that question, and they said based off of the play that y'all had against them the first game around that this was something that they really wanted.
I think that stuff's really overrated. I think we want to win every game. I think Jacksonville State wanted to win. It doesn't. I don't believe in revenge games or avenging a loss or any of that stuff. It was important for us because it was the next game. It was a next opportunity for us to play. For Terrell and Jonathan, it was 40 of their final minutes getting to play here in front of the Racer fans. So it was important for a lot more reasons than that they whipped us at their place.
59 seconds to go. Hawks wide open in the right corner. Stark gives it up. Hawk had a mile to go to the basket and decides to pull up for the 3 to basically win the game. How big was that shot for you guys?
Well, I thought it was pretty important, especially since he hadn't taken a shot all night. You know, they put us in some tough situations. In Byron's minutes, they were lower tonight. It wasn't anything he had done wrong. It's just they were playing the 3 big lineup, and it's a tough cover. But they kept sticking with it, and we finally just said, hey, let's roll with Hawk and let them guard their big 4-man who plays at the 3. He did a really good job down there. But if you look, I mean, we're at our best offensively when we're knocking down open threes and sharing the ball. I thought it was a smart play by Jonathan. He was trapped. They were trying to get the ball out of his hands, and really proud of Byron for stepping up and knocking down a huge shot.
Obviously, Jalen got to play tonight. Can you talk about what he's done over the past several weeks to warrant being reinstated?
Really nothing to talk about. We met about it. Like I said, when y'all asked me after the game, when we first suspended him, that we all make mistakes. What I wanted to see was how we respond to the mistakes. Been really pleased with his work rate in practice, with his commitment to the team. Thought he came in tonight and really competed, gave us some great minutes, and was a big part of contributing to the win.
You held basically JSU's best scorer to 5 points on 2 of 10 shooting. What was the defensive key on drum right tonight?
Well, I thought Ja Morant was just outstanding. He guarded him 94 feet. Drum Right's a proven 4-year all-conference type player. I mean, just a stud of a player. He's a winner, MVP of the tournament last year, and I thought Ja really took the challenge. Drum Right hurt us at their place. He shot it very well from 3. It was 4-6, had 19 points. I thought Ja did a good job. I thought our bigs did a good job in the ball screen coverage, that we just were able to limit his open looks. I thought that was going to be a big key for us.
Obviously, another big game on Saturday, like you said. Senior night and Tennessee Tech coming in. Talk about them.
Well, a lot going on. We got the Hall of Fame going on with Isaiah coming back, Frank Allen going in, senior night. It's an important event for these guys, and I want to see Terrell and Jonathan get to have a special senior night. So we've got to turn the page quickly here and really get locked in on Tech. Unfortunately, when we played him the first time, Jukovic had the bad ankle injury. You always hate to see that, especially in an all-conference senior player. But Coach Payne's done a really good job of circling the wagons and getting his team together. They're still very experienced with Shaq Calhoun, Kajon Mack, Mason Ramsey. Very talented team. We know they'll shoot a lot better than they did at their place. They didn't shoot it well from 3 or at the free throw line. So we've got to get locked in and ready to go. They'll come in here. It'll be an important game for both teams.
You struggled throughout the first half a little bit, and in the second, but then you went on that, I think, a 10-0 run, and it kind of just switched the momentum of the game. Take me through that.
My coaches and teammates, they just told me to keep trying to score and keep shooting. And I seen a couple go in, and I kind of got hot, and I hit a couple big shots at the end of the game. When
you get to that point, like you said, does it seem like you can miss? Because there was a couple times that you shot and looked at the stands and this big old smile on your face, like, I don't know how that went in, but it went in.
I just got in the rhythm, and once I get in the rhythm, I can make a couple difficult shots. But thank you to my teammates. They installed all the confidence in the world in me, and I just go out there and play.
Miller, what is it like seeing him when he's getting in that kind of rhythm?
Oh, I tell him to shoot the ball every time because it was one time he was at half court. He was at halftime. He was talking to coach. I'm yelling at him like, "Shoot the ball! Like, shoot the ball!" So I like watching him do it. As you can see, he missed. I try to get a rebound. If not, we get back on defense.
Terrell, the one time you missed in that run, you had an offensive rebound. I felt like they were so keyed in on him that you were able to get that putback. What was it like for you guys to just kind of flip that switch after timeout?
Yeah, we was battling back and forth for a while. Once Jonathan got it going and we made that run, I felt like we had control of the game a little bit to finish it, and it helped us a lot.
JSU's defense forced 16 turnovers the last time around. Did you guys do anything differently tonight to really kind of curb that?
Coach talked about it all week, how in the first half when we were there, the guards had a lot of turnovers, and I still had a lot of turnovers tonight, but we just got to get better at taking care of the ball, and I think we did a better job of it the entire game.
How much did you guys want this win? It seemed like when I saw you coming off the court and how excited the coaches were and the players were, it seemed like this one meant a lot to you guys.
Yeah, we wanted this one bad because we started off bad down at their house, and we felt like we needed a revenge game, and this was it. And we knew that it was a team we'll see later down the line. And we wanted to get this win.
Terrell, I know some of the fouls didn't particularly go your way tonight, but a little bit better shooting tonight. Was tonight just, did you really just want to come out and just play a little bit better than the last time around against JSU?
Yes, I was just focusing on making shots, not rushing my shots, and waiting until my teammates got me open and make the right shot or the right pass. And it showed tonight. Just a little bit of foul trouble slowed me down in the minutes, but I'll be all right. We still won.
Drumright's always a big scoring option for them, and you held them to 2 for 10 from the field. Was there any special defensive things you guys did to stop him?
No, that was a key matchup going in. And, we know he kind of killed us a lot in the first game, but John Moran, he did a great job of making them take tough shots and chasing them around the court. And that's a big part of the win, and thank him for that.
Jonathan, did you do anything different in the second half to exploit that matchup?
Nah, not really. Just tried to play in the flow of the offense and got going and hit a couple shots.
They're a pretty good three-point shooting team, but it felt like, how did you guys? I guess maybe y'all can answer this. How did you guys take it away defensively? They were 1 for 11 and decided to try and attack you guys in the paint.
Just a lot of ball pressure and not letting them get straight passes or getting to the three-point line, chasing them off the line a lot, making them put the ball on the floor. Coach told us to do that a lot, try to make them put the ball on the floor, run them off the three-point line.
Go ahead.
How physical was this game? It seems like there was a lot of beating and banging, and you guys probably going to feel this tomorrow.
It was a tournament field type game, and they're a real physical team. Coach wrote it on the board. It was the first key of the game. He said it was going to be a toughness game, and we seen that early in the game. It was real. It was going back and forth, real physical, and we out-toughed them at the end and got the win.
It's a 2-possession game with about a minute to go. How big is Hawkins' only shot of the game tonight? That
big. I told him after the game, I said, man, that's a big shot, boy. I told him that was a big shot. He was open. Hawkins shoot the ball, as y'all can see. That was a big one, though. Everybody believed in him. He knocked it down.
Well, he had the whole lane. He had the whole baseline. You guys, they had sunk their defense back up to the half-court line. He drives there. He probably scores, too. What was it just like to see him hit that three in front of the bench?
It was real big. Front of the bench, everybody was into it. And I'm glad he just didn't hesitate. He shot it with confidence, and that's always good to see from a shooter.